Growing up, I guess you could call me the outcasted black person. I was the black person that was not like everybody else and did not have the stereotypical African American ways. I went to a predominantly white school, so that didn't help me being an outcasted black kid. I remember when I would get around the other black kids, they would always be like, "Why are you talking like that?" And I would say, What do you mean? What am I talking like? They would be like, yeah, like that. Why are you talking like that? Why are you talking so proper? I want to let you guys know that before I went to a predominantly white school, I also went to a predominantly black school. And before that predominantly black school, I went to a very multicultural school. And even before then, I still had the same voice. I am from the South, so I never had a Southern accent like that. And I rarely ever use AAVE because that's just not who I am, and that's not how I want to talk like. Because not all black people talk in AAVE. Although I am not a mixed race person, that's definitely what my youth gave. Because for the black kids, I was too quote unquote proper and quote unquote whitewashed. And basically, I was just not interested in stereotypical African American things such as rap music and shoe game. And then I did not fit in with the white kids because typically, well, basically, obviously, I'm not white. So I've always been super outcasted. Growing up, I didn't fit any status quo of anyone's. That's the best thing about me that I like. I'm unique and I don't care to be like anyone else. I didn't fit the status quo of other black people because although I didn't want to talk about shoe game and the new album of Kendrick Lamar in 2017, I like things such as writing stories, poetry, and YouTube. And obviously, no one cared about those topics with me. Sad case. Growing up was very difficult for me because being the outcasted black person, I had no one to talk to about my issues and the things that I went through. I think people had this preconceived notion of me that I was awkward and that I was socially awkward and didn't know how to talk about black things, which in fact, I'm black, so why would I not be able to talk about black things? Recently, when I just recently graduated high school, I was in a club. It was literally an ethnic club, but the club was definitely giving black student union because there was no one but black people in that club. And even though most of us were all black, I couldn't relate to any of them because all they wanted to do was talk about things that I was not interested in. And it kind of shook me a little bit, like, whoa, I'm so different. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about Cardi B. I want to talk about literature and poetry. That's the microwave. Being outcasted was not fun. I think people really didn't want to talk to me because I looked weird and I was, well, I guess I just had this weird look to me and this very unique look to me. I feel like I don't have a doppelganger. Isn't that crazy? If you look like me, let me know. Now that I'm no longer in high school and have moved on to college, I'm no longer the outcasted black kid rather than the outcasted black woman. And you know what? I know there's other outcasted black women out there, right? If you are, you need to let me know now because we need to be friends. But I don't like talking to people, so that's why I don't know. I was sad about being outcasted growing up. Now that I'm an adult, I'm starting to realize that I like being a little bit more outcasted than I thought I did. Being outcasted and not being interested in what other people are interested in is honestly what makes me really unique. And I love that about me. If you're an outcasted black girl or black kid watching this now, just know it's okay to be outcasted. Your weirdness and your differences makes you different from everyone else. So don't be sad that you're outcasted because it pays off in the end. You start to realize that you're more unique than you think you are. Alright, that's the tales of an outcasted black girl turned into black woman. Y'all have a good